This is every Hot Wheels car culture premium chase ever released, including its correct release order and current market value based on eBay and whatnot sold listings.
2022 was the start of chase cars, and the very first one was the Corvette C8R from the American Scene set. And every chase car is recognized by 0 of 5. So if you're wondering if you have a chase car, that's the easiest way to tell. Also, most of them are black. Not all of them, but most of them are in that black paint job. The American Scene set, this is the set that it comes with right there. So you get the regular variation in white, and then you have the blacked out variation in the chase car. And this one has a current market value of $60. 2012 Mercedes-Benz AMG Coupe Black Series from the Deutschland Design set. I know I always say that name wrong, so you guys are gonna roast me in the comments, but there it is. This car number 05, of course, and that is it in its black color variation right there. Very, very nice looking. And if we look on the back, there are your regulars from the set, and you can see it's a red variation for your standard one, and then the black one obviously for the chase. But this one, very, very nice, very collectible one. This one has a current market value of $100. Our third ever chase car was the Nissan Skyline Liberty Walk Edition. There's your official name, the LBER Super Silhouette Nissan Skyline, car number 0 of 5 from the Mountain Drifter set. This one obviously is that nice all black, and it has the red inside the interior. The roll bars are red, which is really cool. Really, really nice casting. I absolutely love this casting right here. And if we look in the back, we can see all the regulars from the set. The red one is the regular, and then there's all the other cars included. And this one is our rarest, most collectible, most valuable of all the Hot Wheels chase cars, and it has a current market value of $350.
Quick reminder that I'm giving away this Hot Wheels Elite 64 plus a bunch of other Hot Wheels. I'm extending my Whatnot giveaway to December 31st, 2024. If you use my link down below and sign up for Whatnot and send me a message that says done, that's it, you're entered in. And I'm also giving you $15 credit when you use that link down below, and you can spend it on anything you want on Whatnot. Make sure you get yourself entered, use that $15 credit, and good luck.
Lamborghini Essenza SCV12, this one from the Exotic Envy set. Love the artwork on that card right there. The 63 Lamborghini right there, so we can see it has 63 written on the side. Really, really cool designed Lamborghini. I absolutely love this one. Super exotic looking. I know it's hard to see with all the reflections there, but just an amazing looking Lambo. And then this one in the set came in that color variation for the regular, and it had the Speedtail, the Koenigsegg Bugatti Alpha in that set. But a really cool set. I really enjoyed this set. And this one has a current market value of $85. Lamborghini Countach LP 5000 QV from the Jay Leno's Garage set. And there it is in the nice black on the card, and there's the black variation of it. Love the wheels on this. I think they suit the car very, very nicely. And if we look in the back right here, there's all your regulars from the set. I really like this set. I really enjoyed it. Most of the cars, obviously the McLaren F1, my favorite car of all times included. We had the Countach, the regular variation is in red, and there's the 300 SL in there as well, which is really cool. And this one has a current market value of just $45. 1973 Volvo 142 GL from the Autostraw set. And if we look on the card art right there, you can see it looks like a Volvo drifting there. Really, really nice looking. And then we look at the car itself, and it is black, but it does have like some silver grayish pinstriping on there, which I actually think looks pretty good. The wheels suit the car very, very nicely. 0 of 5, of course. We look on the back of the card, we can see all the other cars included. There's your standard variation of the Volvo, and this one comes with an M3, Mercedes, Lambo, some pretty cool cars in this set. And this one has a current market value of $40. Mazda RX-7 FC Pandem from the Ronin Run set. Really nice artwork on there. It kind of looks like a black and white card. If we look at the car itself, and it's nice blacked out, of course, and then we have like the colored lip on the wheels right there, and they're kind of like those tiny wheels, which is good for drifting around right there. Nice looking car though. We look on the back of the card and we can see all the other cars included. The regular variation of this one was actually a white one, which is kind of a cool contrast. So we get the black and the white car, and then there's all the other cars included for this set. And this one has a current market value of $65. 1933 Willys from the drag stripped Demons set. And this one is interesting because this is the first one of our chase cars that we see that is not all black. back right there. So it's got this like rustic design on it right there, as you can see. We look at the back of the card, and a lot of people might have missed this one. They might have mistaken this one as not being a chase car because that's the regular variation, and it's also kind of like a dirtyish rustic design. There's all the other cars included for this set. And this one, I have to be honest, it's probably my least favorite one, and it actually, I mean, if you look at the value-wise, it's the least collectible one as well. This one has a current market value of just $30. And here's our first chase car of 2023. It's the Porsche 911 GT3 from the Speed Machine series. And this one has something very unique, which none of the other chase cars have, and that is plastic tires. It's not real riders. The reason why they did that is because the original Speed Machine set that they came out with in like around 2010 era, it all had like premium cars but with the plastic tires on there. So that's what they did with this one. So if you get one, you might be slightly disappointed, but I actually really do appreciate how they've done that because it's still premium casting. It's still got the metal base and the full metal body and all that, but it has the plastic wheel tire combination on there. And on the back, we can see our regular variations, kind of like a blue and black mix right there. We have the McLaren 720S, Pagani, Lambo, and Ford GT. So it's a nice set. And this one has a current market value of $50. Lamborghini Countach LPI 800-4 from the Spectaculaire set. This is the modern variation of the Lamborghini Countach, all in that nice black. And then I like these wheels, my favorite wheels on this car as well, and they're staggered. So we got the bigger ones in the rear, smaller ones in the front right there. And this one, if we look in the back, we can see the cars included. The original one of this is a white one, so we got that nice white and black contrast. Really like this yellow Lamborghini Countach, the older variation in the set, though. That's one of my favorite premium cars. But overall, really, really nice one. Happy to have this one as a chase car, and this one has a current market value of just $45. Mercedes-Benz 500E from the Canyon Warriors set right here. And this one's a nice four-door Mercedes-Benz. Looks really stealth looking. I really like that. Wheels are kind of like period correct for that older Mercedes style right there. If we look in the back of the card, we can see this one had the BMW M5, which I really like that casting, and a couple of other ones, the Porsche, the Volvo, and the Sierra Cosworth. The regular variation of this one was like a gray silver color. Pretty nice. And this one has a current market value of $45. Porsche 935 from the Race Day set. And I have to say, this was one that I was most looking forward to when it first was announced, because the Porsche 935 is one of my favorite castings that Hot Wheels makes, and I absolutely love it in real life, the 935. So really, really cool one. And the Race Day set included a bunch of other nice cars in there. Look at that yellow Mercedes was really cool. The regular variation of it was kind of like a multicolored variation of the 935. And if you're looking closely in this video, you'll probably see right back here, this is actually one that I have loose. So if you want to see it loose, there it is right there, the 75 on there, the anniversary edition for Porsche. And we can see kind of like the colored pinstriping on this one. Love the wheels on this one, the blacked out wheels of this one. And then you can see the nice big spoiler on there. Just a really, really cool, one of my favorite chase cars that they've released. And this one has a current market value right now of $50. 1998 Toyota Altezza from the Modern Classic set. And if you're not familiar with what the Altezza is, it's basically the Lexus variation in Japan. So they don't have Lexus in Japan, so they made this car for Japan. And if you're into Toyota chase cars, this is one of many to come. So stay tuned. There's going to be lots of Toyota chase cars coming up. If we look at the set itself, this one had that Honda Civic EG, which was fairly popular, and the Altezza came in like, it looks like it's white on here, but it was actually like a more of a silver color when it came out. So pretty nice looking chase car, and this one has a current market value of $55. 2005 Toyota Land Cruiser Prado from the HW Off-Road set. Nice off-road artwork on this one right here, all blacked out, of course, and it's got like kind of the graphics on the side. Nice big off-road wheel tire combination on there, push bar on the front end of this one. If we look at the set itself, we can see all the regulars. We've got like kind of a grayish style color for the regular variation. The 4Runner was a really popular one from this set. And this one, though it came out and it was pretty popular, a lot of people wanted it, the market value of it dropped dramatically, and now it's only worth $35. Moving on to 2024 Hot Wheels chase cars, our first one was the 71 Porsche 911 from the Exotic Envy set. And you can see this one obviously in the black with some nice kind of contrast color on there, period correct correct wheel tire combination on there as well. Nice one. If we look in the back, we can see all the other cars included. We have the Reventon, I think is probably my favorite between that and the McLaren F1. Actually, no, gotta give it to the F1. The F1's my favorite car of all time, of course. But this one, it's a nice one. It's not like my favorite of Porsches that they've released. I'm not like super into these older style Porsches, but this one does have a current market value of $60. Toyota GR Corolla from the Slide Street 2 set. Another Toyota, of course, and you can see this one and the nice blacked out variation. Love the wheels on that. I think they suit it very nicely. You can see it's like sliding with the cloud of smoke from the tires on the cart, so that's pretty neat. We look at the back of the card. The regular of this one is like a yellow with a white top with Rain-X written on there, so that's kind of interesting to see. And we can see all the other cars included in the set, and this one has a current market value right now of $50. Alfa Romeo GT V6 3.0 from the World Tour set. Can see it's got the Turin for Italy right there on the card itself, and you can see Italy just right there mixed in on the side. Car number 05, of course, and you can see the car itself. In my opinion, I don't like it. I think it's kind of ugly, so it's just really one of my least favorite chase cars. If you look on the back, I actually, as much as they have so many Toyotas, I would have loved to see the Supra as a chase car from this set, but nope, they made it the Alpha, but that's okay. This one has a pretty low market value. It's one of the least sought after ones. It has a current market value of just $30. 1964 Prince Skyline GT from Japan Historics 4. Interesting on this card, you can see that they have it written in Japanese on the front for the most part right there. And if we look in the back of the card, you can see it does actually say the real name. So the regular of this one is the blue 64 Prince Skyline GT, and there's some other cars included. I've never been a fan of like the older style Japanese cars. I'm more into the newer JDM stuff. But this one, it's not too bad looking. It's got the silver pinstriping on there, period correct wheels on it. And this one does have a current market value right now of $55. Datsun King Cab Baja Custom from the Terra Trek set right here. In this one, we can see the big Datsun written on the side of it, all blacked out. It's got the nice roll bar, push bar on the front right there. Nice off-road wheel tire combination. This set's not gotten a lot of love. I think it's a pretty good set, but just not a lot of people interested in it. And we can see in the back, there's all the other cars included for that set. And the price kind of reflects that. This one currently for a new chase car, you don't expect it to go down so fast, but it has a current market value of just $40. This probably the most hyped chase car of all time, the Roxy Porsche 911 GT3R 992 from the Race Day set. And you can see how different this chase car is because it is pink and it is a nice new casting. You can see the teeth on the front end of this one. Really, really cool design. Even look at that artwork on this card right here. If you look at the regulars from this set, you can see the green Rexy is the regular variation of this, and there's some other cars included with this set. And if you guys saw my video I posted of this one, I actually found this one in one of my factory sealed cases. I was gonna buy this one if I didn't get it because you guys know I love chase cars, but I was so happy to get this one in one of my cases because this one has a huge market value. When it first came out, they were going for over $300. Now that they've hit stores, they've come down a little bit, and it has a current market value of $190. Nissan Skyline GTR R32 Pandem from the Modern Classics set, and this one is really cool. I love how it's got the big Hot Wheels logo written on the side of it, and this is a new casting, nice wide body Pandem. It's just really, really neat. And this one is actually one that I found in a factory sealed case again. And funny enough, I actually had bought one before. So I bought one to add to my collection, and then when I got my factory sealed case, I ended up finding one in there. So now I currently have two of them. I'll probably be selling one off pretty soon though, but pretty cool that I got two of them. I probably should have waited and I would have got my one in the case right there, but this one's a nice one. It has a pretty high market value as well. It's pretty collectible, and obviously it's a GTR, and it has a current market value of $120. Moving on to 2025 Hot Wheels chase cars and what's coming up shortly here. We have the Lancia Stratos Zero from the Hammer Drop set, and I have to say I am kind of disappointed that this is the chase car from the set. I would have loved to have seen the Bugatti from this set as a chase car, but unfortunately it's the Lancia Stratos Zero. It's probably going to be one of the least collectible ones. The next one is the McLaren 720S LBWK Liberty Walk Edition from the Silhouettes set. This one I'm super excited for. You guys know I love McLarens, and being a new casting, a Liberty Walk car, I feel like this one is going to probably end up going for pretty high value, so we'll have to stay tuned tuned and see. The next one is a 2024 Toyota Land Cruiser from the HW Off-Road set. Yes, another Toyota, but I feel like this one is probably going to be fairly collectible because most of the Toyotas people love, and these new Land Cruisers are actually really cool. So I'm excited to get my hands on that one. And that's all we know for 2025 so far for Hot Wheels chase cars. There will be obviously some more of them, but we'll have to find out those in the future. But if we add up the total market value for the 2022 to 2024 Hot Wheels chase cars, they have a current market value of $1,600. And this is my wall of Hot Wheels chase cars. All the cars that you saw in this video, I display them in their respective order. And you can see I just had to start a new row for that Skyline and then the future ones that are coming. So excited to fill this wall even more. I absolutely love these Hot Wheels chase cars.